Back to my channel. Now we are starting with the geography chapter 1, that is interpretation of topographical maps. In ICSE 10 we will be learning topographical maps more than India maps. So we have to focus on topographical maps as they contain 30 marks in our BOS paper. Now let's go. Now what is globe? Globe is a three-dimensional representation of the earth, right? It is 3D representation of the earth that we can see in our hand. True representation of the earth, it is the only true representation of the earth. It indicates shape, direction, area and other features. It also has some limitations like it cannot represent physical features and other characteristics in details. This is a globe. You all must be having globe. You can see, or you can see it in the picture here. Okay, now let's see. To represent three-dimensional features like mountains, valleys, rivers and other geographical phenomena, special techniques are used so that these features can be drawn on a uniform basis. This art and science of mapping is called as cartography. These definitions of globe, cartography, map, elements of map, these all we have to learn. So learn it. Now you can see cartography here. I have pasted some pictures here from Google. This is cartography. You can see it here. It is very hard to draw, but those people who have learned this, they draw cartographical maps and you can see it here. So detailed they are. Now map is defined as a representation of the earth's surface, right? It is a representation of a earth's surface or a part of it. Showing natural or man-made features, it shows both natural as well as man-made features, and they are drawn to scale. You can see scale on the map, bottom of the map, right? On a flat surface. Map is drawn on a flat surface, flat paper, but globe is like a ball, round shape. Maps help us to understand various types of phenomena like soil, climate, vegetation, rivers, mountains, volcanic eruptions and earthquakes, as well as their interrelationships, right? Map help us to understand various types of phenomena, really. With advancement of cartographic techniques, maps have become more accurate and give precise and greater details. Now with the advancement of cartographic techniques that I have shown you here, you can see it here. With advancement of this cartography, maps have become more accurate and give very precise and greater details. Minute details also they give. This is a map, right? This is the world map. It is drawn on a flat paper, right? So map is a flat surface map, right? And globe is like a round shaped. Now elements of a map. There are 6 basic elements of a map. First is title, scale, direction, grid system, conventional signs and symbols or key and legend are one and the same. There are 6 basic elements of a map. First is title. Now what is title indicates? It indicates the subject of the map. Now what type of map it is, whether it is a map of natural vegetation distribution, whether it is a map of climate showing climates, whether it is a map of water bodies, etc. There are many types of maps, right? Scale. Now it denotes the relationship between map distances and actual ground distances. Miss map distances means map is drawn on a paper, but full globe cannot be drawn on a paper, right? So they use some scales like 1 raised to 50 and 1 raised to 1 raised ratio 50,000 and 1 ratio 25,000 is the scale of a topographical map. And there are various maps more which are drawn on various other scales. So scale denotes relationship between map distance and actual ground distance. This scale you will understand more in our further chapters of geography. Now let's go ahead. Direction. It refers to cardinal directions that are north, south, east and west. Now see here. You all must be knowing these 4 basic directions, right? This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. And there are further more 4 directions. But now we will learn only 4 directions, that is north, east, west and south. And we know more 4. So basically refers to cardinal directions that are north, south, east and west. And conventionally map is aligned with north towards the top, right? Top is north, bottom is south, east is right, and west is left hand side. Now grid system. Network of lines that help in pinpointing the location of a place on a map. You can see network of lines that help in, suppose, places here. So there are network of lines, right? These are lines and it help in pinpointing the location of a place, right, on a map. And usually grid is formed by lines of latitudes and longitudes, that is vertical and horizontal lines. Now let's move further. Conventional signs and symbols. They are used to represent different objects such as roads, railways, rivers, canals, mountains, plateaus, etc., contours, etc. There are many symbols that we will learn, but all the symbols you must learn to be able to solve any question of topography. Now, key or legend. What is key or legend? Key or legend explains the meaning of the symbols used in the map. The symbols that are used in topographical maps are given in key or legend. So, we will mostly study key or legend. We can say like that. Now, types of maps. Types of maps are classified on two. First is on basis of their size and second on basis of their purpose and content. On basis of their size, there are small scale maps and large scale maps. And on basis of their purpose and content, there are physical map, political map and thematic maps. Let's see one by one. On basis of size, maps can be classified as large scale maps and small scale maps. Large scale maps are further classified as cadastral maps and topographical maps, and small scale maps are further classified as wall maps and atlas maps. There is one mnemonic that you can learn. See it here. It is CLT and SWA. CLT, or you can also write LCT. These two mnemonics for this one and this one mnemonic for this. Or you can also write SAW for this, that is SAW. SAW. Now, C is cadastral, L is large scale, and T is topographical. Same here, L is large scale, C is cadastral, T is topographical. S is small scale, A is atlas map and wall map, so that you will understand whether a wall map is a small scale map or large scale map. Like this questions are asked, so that's why I have made this mnemonic. So you can also learn by this mnemonic. Now topographical maps. Topographical maps are prepared after a careful survey of area. They make a careful survey. They make a detailed and minute survey of that area, which area they have to make a topographical map, and they are prepared by Survey of India, that is in Dehradun. They are drawn on scales of 1:50,000 and 1:25,000. This is also important. On what scales they are drawn? They are drawn on scales of 1:50,000 and 1:25,000. They are multi-purposable. This is for general knowledge. They show natural features as well as man-made features. They show both the features. They are useful for planning, defense, tourism, etc. Tourists mostly use these maps, and they are prepared by Survey of India. Now let's see further. This is a topographical map. We will be studying all these topographical map symbols, signs and all this. Okay. Now let's go with cadastral maps. Cadastral maps provide details like boundaries of properties and as well as buildings. Now you can imagine how minutely they are doing this. Boundaries of properties means if anyone own a property, they are drawing the boundaries on a piece of paper of that whole property. And as well as buildings, many of you must be living in buildings, right? So our building also boundary is drawn on that cadastral map. So every building boundary and every property boundary is drawn on a cadastral map. Cadastral maps are also area wise. Okay. They are used to demarcate the boundaries of fields and buildings to register the ownership of landed property, means who has owned that property. They make that they have to go to government and make that. Okay. They are maintained by government for public record. And examples of cadastral maps are revenue maps, settlement maps, village maps and city plan maps. These are also important, so learn this. This is a cadastral map. You can see every property, building, like this numbers are given and boundaries are drawn. So minutely there must be drawing, seeing the boundary of a building and property and drawing it on a paper. Now let's see physical maps. Physical maps provide details about the natural features of an area of country. Okay, natural features means you can see your mountains, plateaus, plains, everything. It is drawn on a physical map. Let's see political map. Political map portray different countries of the world along with their states, national and international boundaries, political units and administrative divisions, etc. We are seeing political maps, physical maps since our childhood, right? We are studying it. This is a political map showing all the boundaries of national, international, states, boundaries. You can see it here, right? You can see the oceans also on a political map. Now let's see thematic maps. Thematic maps show particular feature of or the theme of the area. Like thematic maps are like feature wise. Means there is one thematic map for vegetation, one for climate, one for population density of that place, etc. All types of cultural maps, most of atlas maps, industrial maps, agricultural maps, military maps, linguistic maps, etc. fall in this category. So you must learn any 2 or 3 of this in thematic maps and learn this. They show a particular feature or theme of the area. Now this is a thematic map. You can see this thematic map is based on population distribution of that area that was in 2011 and it was in million. You can see it here. This is key or legend. This is key or legend. Here scale is not given. If scale is given, I will surely show you all. Topographic or ordnance map. Topographic maps is also known as ordnance map. Now term topography has derived from Greek words, that is topos means place and graphy means to draw or depict. Topographical maps show surface of the earth in detail. They show surface of the earth in very detailed. Topographical map is also known as topographical survey sheets or simply topo sheets. Mostly people say topo sheets as it is simple to say also. Topographical maps are also known as ordnance survey maps that I said you all. Drawn on a number of sheets where each sheet depicts details of only one particular part of the whole area. Means there are many sheets of topographical maps of India only. One sheet only depicts one area. One area means very small, right? According to India. First time topographical maps was drawn in Britain, that was for the army under the direction of Surveyor General. Now, all topographical maps show 2 types of features. First is physical features and second is cultural or man-made features. Physical features like valleys, hills, plateaus, peaks, passes, waterfalls, etc. Right? And they are depicted by contours. Contours we will learn detailedly in next chapter. Contours are lines that join places having the same height above mean sea level. This is definition. You can also learn that from now. Contours are the lines that join places having the same height above mean sea level. Now, cultural or man-made features like roads, railways, bridges, buildings, canals. You know man-made features, right? Now, they are represented by symbols called conventional signs and symbols that we are going to learn further. Thank you all. A very big thank you to come to end of this video. Do subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon and like button if you really find this video helpful for you and if you are able to learn from my explanation. Thank you all. Do share with your friends of ICSE 10.